Yes, okay. Yes. Some they spend on beer.
Refreshment.
62-year-old Fred Mukasa Gwayambadde is a resident of Kasana village located in Katwade Ward, Nyendo Mukungwe Division in Masaka City.
Maybe that could be the taproot, our taproot.
Mukasa is also a full-time farmer who practices agroecology to support over 20 of his dependents. He currently runs one of the oldest farm groups in the Greater Masaka region, known as Chimeze Farmers Group, which is comprised of over 21 members. As a farmer, he has practiced agroecology since the early 1990s with the support of the Eastern Southern Africa Small-Scale Farmers Forum (ESAFF), which has also enabled him to improve his livelihood and that of his colleagues. Agroecology is often described as the application of ecological concepts and principles in farming. Practicing agroecology tends to promote farming practices that mitigate climate change by reducing emissions, recycling resources, and prioritizing local supply chains. During our tour of his farm, we managed to see how he practices agroecology.
Right. Very soon you will see car coming here, coming to collect this one, the beehives. And another car will come today maybe, when you are still here. It will come here, bringing these tubers to be joined.
First on the menu is a brief on the beekeeping project being run here. Mukasa has over 150 beehives on his 6 acres of land. Each beehive here manages to give him and his family at least 4 liters of honey per harvest.
If I'm a small-scale farmer and I have my one beehive, how much do I earn a month?
Not a month.
A day?
No.
Per harvest?
No. Yeah, you say per harvest because you harvest only 2 times a year. Yes.
Only 2 times a year.
Twice? Hello?
After 6 months, again 6 months?
Yes.
So you're sure if you have one beehive, that is about 8 liters a year?
Yeah, 80 liters. You multiply. You multiply the local price in your area.
According to Mukasa, the bees contribute to agroecology through a number of ways. These include conserving the environment through pollination, production of venom which can be used to make medicine, production of honey, and also pollen grains among others.
One is the pollen grain. Yeah, we collect it from the bees. And another one is the honey. You know honey?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. What do you use for honey? What do you just eat?
No.
Honey is medicine.
It's medicine.
Away from the bees and the honey, we take a tour of the organic farm, and one thing that grips my attention is the shadoof. A shadoof is a highly efficient irrigation tool that has been used in Egypt since 3000 BCE. The shadoof is used to lift water from a water source onto land or into another waterway or basin. The mechanism comprises a long counterbalanced pole on a pivot with a bucket or jerrycan attached to the end of it. Other agroecological practices on his land include rearing of goats, which are used to provide organic manure for other crops that he grows, such as maize, coffee, yam, and traditional passion fruits. In his farming practice, Mukasa employs the use of grass, which he then mixes with charcoal and sawdust to create organic manure. It is not only the journalists from all over Uganda who are learning about the agroecological practices. Other people who come here to train include other organic farmers from the Greater Masaka region. One such farmer is Margaret Chisache. She belongs to Greater Masaka Farmer Group and has for long been undergoing training with the Eastern and Southern Africa Small-Scale Farmers Forum (ESAFF). Her farmer group specializes in growing traditional crops such as the white yam. According to Chisache, organic ways of fighting pests are the most effective compared to chemical methods.
They are not good to our health. They are not good at all. Yeah, we need it for nature. We don't need to use those chemicals. We should go organic. We should use organic ways of killing pests and whatever.
The Eastern and Southern Africa Small-Scale Farmers Forum (ESAFF), which was formed during the World Summit on Sustainable Development held in 2002 in South Africa, has for long been empowering farmers not only in Uganda but in the different parts of Africa through advocacy. In Uganda, it currently supports over 12,000 farmer groups with 384,000 individual small-scale farmers groups, of which 67% are women in 54 districts. 62-year-old Mr. Fred Mukasa Gwayambadde also happens to be one of the people who have benefited from the program. Story by Suhail Mugabi.
There is no lotion made without putting in